Hey there, this is Ben Dunn, your manga maven, creator of Ninja High School, Warrior Nun, and the Marvel Mangaverse. So, I recently went to a local comic book show and was actually, well, not really local. I had to travel 4.5 miles to Beaumont, but I did find some very interesting and cool stuff. There was a vendor who had a table full of really old vintage Spider-Man merchandise from the 70s and 80s, and I wanted to share that with you. So I went ahead and picked up the whole box. This is the box I picked up. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to go through it and see what kind of stuff was available back then. So I bought the whole thing for about $60. It works out to about maybe $2.50, $3 a piece for everything. So I figure, well, what the heck? Went ahead and bought it. I did pretty good at the show, so I had a little extra scratch to spend. So I splurged and bought myself they gave me a good deal on the whole table. And I wouldn't have bothered, but most of it is unused and still sealed. So what are the chances of coming across that, huh? Every day? Not very often, I must say. So first thing I want to look over is this sort of magic slate paper saver. Okay, for those kiddos who don't know what that is, it's sort of like an iPad that you can sort of draw using this little pin here. You could draw all stuff here, and then what you do is you lift the paper and the drawing disappears. You know, it was a really kind of a cool thing. If you were in a car on long trips, you could just draw whatever you wanted, and made a mistake or didn't like it or just wanted to do a new drawing, you would just flip this up and that was it. Now, they wanted $25 for it, but I highly doubt that would have gotten $25 for this thing. Though it is still sealed and has the original price tag too. So surprisingly, I actually got 2 of them, you know. But this one has the Hulk on it. So that one had Spider-Man, this one had the Hulk. Yeah, not as good shape too, because it has sort of like a bend there. So the next item is this Spider-Man bank. You know, see here. I don't know what year it is. I'd have to get my up-close glasses to find out what the details are. Let's just take a look here. Manufactured by Street Kids from 1991. So here's Spider-Man Pink. Hello, kids. Make sure you save your money. Otherwise, you'll be broke like me. So, this Spider-Man Bank. Pretty cool. Not bad shape, you know. I assume this is where the little money comes out of. And here's the little slot in the back. All right, next item is this amazing Spider-Man full-size kite. Fits in your pocket. Isn't that convenient, kids? You can just take it anywhere you want, you know? So, and it's still sealed, see? It's still sealed. So if I wanted to, I could put Spider-Man in my pocket. Ooh, Spider-Man in my pocket. That's really something else. All right, so next item I have is Spider-Man really flies. Spider-Man flying. Oh my gosh, look. He's a flying Spider-Man. Woo. I guess it's sort of like a glider thing. You know, oh, it's got a little rubber band, so you shoot it in the air. You know. Careful, kids. Spider-Man could poke someone's eye out with that. Let's see here. Oh, when was that made? Let me check. Let me check the date on the copyright date on that. Oh, doesn't seem to have a copyright date on it, so. But it does kind of look vintage 60s. I mean, not 70s or 80s. Probably 80s, I would think. Maybe early 90s. So the next thing up is glider launcher. Let's see. 1990. Ooh. So there's a Spider-Man. It looks like a little gun. You can just launch it at your brother or sister so you can annoy them. It says, yeah, hey, look up. So that's kind of a cool thing. Next item is before streaming and all those fancy things you young kids have, there was the official superheroes official life stories. Wow. You have this little miniature television set. You come all these little reels here. So you could it's not like a phone now where you could just actually watch it, but back then this is the closest thing you could probably get. This one 1990, pretty good, pretty old, pretty vintage. Hard to believe that 1990 was 30 years ago. That's a long time. All right, so next one we have here is from the 1990s also. It's called Spider-Man Sneaker Snappers. Sneaker Snappers. I guess you wore them in your on your sneakers. So this is how you do it. I don't know what the point is of this thing other than it's kind of cool to have Spider-Man on your shoes. Sneaker Snappers. There you go. All right, so the next thing we have here is Spider-Man Codebreaker. You could be a spider spy. Get it? Spider. You're a spider. And you could just sort of like one of those old decoder things that kids used to get back in the day. You could send secret messages. He says, hey, let's meet up somewhere and cause some trouble. This is my secret code. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Also from 1990. No, 1980. So this is actually pretty old. Back in my day. So let's see. Right here we have a ball blaster. So this is from 1988. Came out about the time Marvel superheroes here. So if you want to bust someone's balls, get a ball blaster, because that'll really screw up someone's day when you're busting their balls. All right, so the next item we have here is the superhero bendable posable collectible from Just Toys for ages 3 and on. Now these probably the worst figures you could ever get for anything. It's from 1991, and all you could do is bend them. But actually, it's a pretty good likeness, don't you think? Pretty good likeness. It's bend it, and they have others. They got of course, Punisher, and Hulk, and then Captain America, Silver Surfer, and Daredevil. If you have and if you had any of the whole collection, feel free to comment below. I would love to see them. So, bend them superheroes. I know they did a lot of those back then. Seems quite popular. I don't know if they still make them or not, but Ooh, here's a 1978 Spider-Man card. I don't know what that's for. I guess I could hang it on my wall or something. See, kind of cool. I guess as kids back then put that on their rooms and such. This is kind of an interesting item. This is a Marvel superhero light-up drawing desk. It's sort of like a really cheap light box, that kids could use to trace things. They would be batteries on the back. Put them in batteries, and then it doesn't look like it's an on and off switch. So I guess you just take the batteries in and out, and you could put an image here and then put another piece of paper over it, and you could trace it. So it's sort of like hey, Johnny, now we can start tracing our favorite Marvel superhero comics and learn to become comic book artists. Yay! So that's kind of cool. So what we have here, this is just a little Spider-Man figure. You got a little suction cup there, so you could just put it on any window and pretend that this is Spider-Man crawling up your window. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. All right, so what do we have here next? Yes, can't go wrong with the Spider-Man Pez dispenser. See, still sealed. Pretty old candy, but I heard that these last almost pretty much forever. So I'm not willing to try it. But has anyone actually eaten really old Pez candy? Yeah. So back then they were for sale for 83 cents. Which is from 1985. 83 cents. I wonder what that is in today's dollars. 83 cents. Here's some interesting items. 3 boxes of Spider-Man Valentines, still sealed. See, so you can send one of your icky girlfriends a Spider-Man card and said, "Hey, I love you, Mary Jane. This is my show my love to you." Show. What does it say here? I would jump to be your Valentine. Oh, look at that, Spidey, you old romantic. Let's swing together for Valentine. Woohoo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good time for a special friend or a teacher, in case you fell in love with your teacher. And here's another unopened Spider-Man Valentine cards. Yeah. Very cool. 1990. But this looks like they used the same images from the 1988 version. So that's kind of cool. Why not recycle old art? Kids don't know the difference. This one's from 1995. It's got slightly different cards in it. A little bit more extreme for the 90s. And look at this. Can you imagine giving your Valentine's Day a Green Goblin or a Venom? That really shows your love. Well, let's see what else we got in here. Oh, this is kind of cool. We got Spider-Man stickers. Now you can plaster Spider-Man everywhere and annoy your mom and dad. It says, "Who put a sticker on my copy of Action Comics #1?" Here you go. And this one is Spider-Man and Daredevil. Kind of an interesting combination. Who would have known that those guys would be bros? So that's kind of cool. Still sealed. This is an interesting item. There is a Spider-Man puzzle kit. Very, very cool. Still sealed. So all the pieces are there. Not a bad shape too, all things considered. Most of these times they're really roached, and it's only 99 cents. So from Toy Liquidators. Do you remember Toy Liquidators? I don't think we ever had one in my area, but I'm pretty sure you're familiar with them. Let me know if they were in your neighborhood. Now this is most unusual. This is the Spider-Man shaving kit. Hey, Johnny, showing a little bush underneath that nose there. Time for you to shave, Then this is the perfect way to do it, because I'm sure Peter Parker shaves all the time. Let's see. This is from Sumura International Incorporated, made in China. God, they were making stuff back then. Even 1995. So I can imagine Mommy coming around and said, "You know what? Johnny needs to start learning how to shave." So shows a kid up here learning how to shave. It even comes with shaving cream. Wow, I wonder how good that is. Still sealed, which is kind of cool. So if any kids out there want to learn how to shave, get your Spider-Man shaving kit. And let's see here. Oh, this is the Show Beam cartridge. So I don't know exactly what a Show Beam is. I guess it's like a little flashlight, it looks like. And you put it in like a little cartridge. And you can when you have one of those sleepovers with all your friends and want to entertain them by making up dialogue, showing 30 exciting color pictures of Spider-Man doing all sorts of things, you can do that. This is from 1982, so this is pretty old. Looks like pretty exciting. Let's see here. Oh, this is an interesting item. This is called New Canteen Cartoons. Oh, it's like a little canteen with Spider-Man on it. I guess in case you get thirsty, you can put your favorite drink in there. Do not put milk in here, kids, because it'll go bad. It will go bad. You know, unless you drink it right away, in which case, what's the point of a canteen? You know, I'm sure you can put other things in here, like if you wanted to smuggle some illicit items in here, you could sneak it in past the teacher. So, no, teach. No, it's just water. It's just water in my little canteen, my Spider-Man canteen. Who would ever suspect? You know, not me. You know, because I'm very gullible. So let's see here. This one's, what the heck is this? A mini fun fan from Janix Corporation, 1995. Huh. Never would have thought they would. Somebody said, you know what Spider-Man needs? He needs a fun fan. Because we are all fun fans. We are all very fun fans of Spider-Man. It's got a powerful motor, cools efficiently, jack for 33 volt DC adapter, unique detachable clip, on and off switch. Whoa, this has got the works. Here's the back of it. Interesting, you know. Man, they would just slap Spider-Man on just about anything. Very interesting. Still sealed, which is good, you know. I wonder if anyone's actually used it. See what what it was like. So the biggest thing I got, which was really cool, was this. This is the last thing that I got. Was the Spider-Man toothbrush kit. Ooh, this would be really cool in a bathroom somewhere. You know, some kid probably would. Who wouldn't want to brush their teeth with Spider-Man there? You know, so it's 1995, which is kind of cool. You know, show Spider-Man crawling up the wall. You know, still sealed, which is really cool. See, factory tape. You know, you gotta wonder, you know, who would have bought all this stuff and not used them? These are all still sealed in unused condition. So this is a very interesting haul, I must say. You know, for the most part. So that's a little show you a little insight to the Spider-Man merchandising of the 70s, 80s. Well, actually, no 70s. I didn't see any 70s stuff, so I probably mistook some of that. But mostly 80s and 90s, which is still pretty old. You know, 90s nowadays. I mean, this is what, about 30 years ago? 90s? 30 years ago. Holy crap, that makes me feel old. So anyway, just wanted to share my little haul with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any comments, please feel free to put them below. I read them all, negative or positive. And I want you to subscribe to my channel, because I hope to be doing more of these kind of look to the past, because I'm sort of a nostalgia kind of guy. And until next time, this has been done. Signing off.